Hello, good morning. My name is Larissa. Let's present myself. I'm a client strategy and development manager at Adaptable. So I'm responsible to all the expansion market in Europe and globally. Okay. And today, if you have any question during the presentation, you can write us and we can answer you. Okay. We can write and we write you with the answers. So I think today is the most important subject in sustainability right now. That is the CSRD, right? So CSRD is moving your ESG data backbone student. So today we're not going to dive into a technical detail of CSRD. Instead, we will use CSRD as clear example of a much bigger issue. ESG regulation changes, and most ESG architectures are not designed for that. Okay, so what is moving? So CSRD today, CSRD is a Europe law, expand scope and depth, introduce evidence and assurance, and integrates risk, impact, and financial reporting. What means that is CSRD is already a law. It's not a recommendation. It's not a trend. Um, it's introduced mandatory reporting, higher level of details, and most importantly, traceable evidence. So what means that? That if you don't have your data in a good tools that you like gonna have always your company gonna have always this information is difficult because are moving. So with the changes is only adapt your data for that. Okay. So what is already changed? What has already changed? So timeline adjustments, scope refinements involving ESRS interpretation and a stronger internal um, focus. Okay. Since its approval, the CSRD has already changed timelines, scope, and interpretation, and it's just the beginning. CSRD will never stop change. And what is coming next? What to expect? More companies in the scope, higher data quality requirements, deeper integration with finance and audit, and less tolerance with manual process. The direction are clear, more rigor, more evidence, more control, and not just a report. And now, who needs to care? Okay, so mandatory soon or soon mandatory is companies that have more than 250 employees, more than 40 million revenue or more than 20 million in assets, and more than 150 million UA turnover and regulated sectors. So for these companies, CSRD is not optional, is a legal obligation. Okay, and what is not mandatory yet, but is super strategic. Companies that is planning to grow in Europe, companies that are already reporting ESG voluntarily, in companies that is waiting to avoid future rework. So rebuilding ESG architecture later can cost two or more three times for the team. Okay. And what is the real problem? Most companies are reacting to regulation instead of designing for change. I was talking before. So when you react for something is much more difficult because you have to um, um, ask for the information or find the information to collect, right? If you have, or if the company has all the data for these regulations, or only to you have, to the company has everything organized, evidence, and all this information is much easier. We now have to consider uh, as important as a financial data, same now for ESG. Okay. And compliance is not architecture, it's not about chasing regulation, it's about being prepared for any of them. Is what I was talking before. If the company has all the informations already organized, already in the governance, already traceable, already in a tool that organize everything. So also you can have strategic ideas for the company. So can help you in inversions, so much things. Okay, so is be prepared for the regulation. So now I want to show you how CIS can help you on this organization, on this architecture. Okay, so how ESG is structured from the data, how regulation adapts without breaking the base, and how traceable and evidence are preserved. This is what I'm going to show you. Is going to be fast. It's not about product, it's about regulation, and it's about data architecture for your company. So regulatory abstraction layer. AI acts as a regulatory intelligence layer. Is one person more in the team. Interprets involving regulations, CSRD, SRS, and future frameworks, updates regulatory frames automatically, and reinterprets existing data under new requirements. Super important. We have is adapted to all the globally regulations, so we can act in all the countries in the world. This is the countries that we are already have activity, and also headquarters of our company in Spain, Portugal, and Brazil. Okay, and the audit ready by design. Traceable evidence, version control, CIS is there to change logs, integrate internal controls. Okay, I'm gonna pause here to share with you another screen that is our tool. Okay, it's gonna be like super fast, and I think it's gonna help you so much to understand what we are talking about architecture. Okay, so CIS, this is CIS. CIS is our product, is our tool that really that has the architecture that you need to have your data in a safe space, in a traceable space, and have your all the governance of the data, and use to do the strategy of the companies. Okay, and more than that can be not present. Sorry, can integrate with all data tools. Okay, no limits. So first of all, what I wanna show you is our indicators hub. As a this is important. Why? Because if you have an indicator hub, you just organize this indicator with your indicators. Okay, so I don't know, water, wastes, carbon, and what you wanted to put your data here. Okay, doesn't matter if you report or not, is how to you wanna structure and do the architecture of your of your tool, okay? It's totally customized. So here you can see the word informations, okay? And how how the how this data came here, right? How where they are from. They are from here, from the API that we do to get this information and bring here. They comes as a leaders, but if they have to go to another indicator that is a different unity, they're gonna change the unity and they're gonna do the conversion automatically. Okay. So what I want to show you, Eddie, you have all the years. Here we have 2024, but 2025 is here. Also, I'm going to put 2025 and apply. And also I can see all the units that I have internally in my company. And I don't know, I want to see only the administrative unit, okay? And select and see that. And how this information arrive in the reportings, in the frameworks, okay? So in the CSRD, you can see the water comes with another unity, meters cubics, and you can click on these 3 points and you can go to settings and info and click on this settings and see how and all the calculation and all the way that this data did to come here and to arrive on this C5, okay? How, why this is important for the assurance, for the additions, super important to see, okay, where this information come from, all the calculation they did to come here. Okay, and also again, if they have another way after the C5, you can see here. Okay, and you have a lot of stuff more here. You can see who is the responsible, they have the access, talk with these people. If you have some doubt, see all the history about the data, put some attachments, I don't know, some evidence here, import massive, export massive, and do automations to to come the information here. Okay, more stuff that you can see and you can do here is the conversion. If you click on the measure, you can change and you can put a number and they convert and you can convert automatically. But remember, this is converting automatically because the object here is not do manually, is integrate with systems or massive information that they're gonna calculate, C is gonna calculate automatically, okay? And also the helps for your answers, okay? So you can click on the stars and improve your answer or just ask to prepare the answer for you, okay? If I put three, I don't know, put only 3 words here. So you can click here and click like to elaborate and they're gonna elaborate for you. Okay. Look. Okay. So this is the idea here. The AI helps you to fill all the information. Okay. And something that we were talking about also is the traceable data and how the AI assistant can help you okay. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Can help you here in different regulations. Okay, so we're gonna ask about ESRS, and I'm gonna ask to the AI to help me access the most recent data on waste emissions and occupational health and safety, and flag potential risks on non-compliance CSRD requirements. Why I'm asking that? You understand that you can basically with your data ask to the system to helps you, like, we are on the new requirements, something is missing, something is not normal in my um data, so they can help you to that. So is that, like, your data is the same, but the regulation can change, and you have agents here to help you if you are missing something, or to be one person more in your team to help you. Okay. They are analyzing the data, and here, look, thinking complete 8 steps. Based on the most recent driver from the sustainability records, they can bring your information from 2024 and 2025. And while there is strong progress in governance and climate strategy mapping, EFRS, granted that you have scope 1. So they answer you everything, and also give you recommended actions. So I can use the SRS here agent to help you in a lot of stuff, but I don't want to show you product. I want to just tell you and your company how important is have this structure. I'm gonna show super fast. Also, like, to see um reports about your answers, about your numbers, and about that, I don't know, take some decisions for next year. So is what I was talking about. It's not about the regulations, not about the reportings. Is you to have your strategy, is you to have to prepare for any regulations, is have your data in some place that you're never gonna lost or miss this information. Okay, so I gonna come back to our presentation in the beginning. One moment. Sorry. Okay, let's come back. So to finish and to leave you, I wanna talk about the before and after have your data, no, in a good space, in architecture data space. So before, so rigid architecture, constant rework, and fragile evidence. And after, stable backbone, regulatory adaptability, and traceable evidence. Okay, so what means that, right? What means that? So CSRD evolves. Your data shouldn't break every time it does. Okay. So see regulatory backbones in action here. You can see in 20 minutes. And this is not just about complying with CSRD today. It's about not having to rebuild ESG tomorrow. That is everything that we were talking about. I want to say thank you. It's in a moving regulatory environment, stability is a strategy. Okay, advantage, design for change. Okay, so I want to say thank you to your participation here. If you have any comments, if you want to talk, if you want to change ideas, if you want to see more about CIS or talk with me or change experiences, I'm here. This is my contact, and that's it. I think um, we have had a good conversation. I think it's super important, and is that. Thank you. Bye bye, and have a nice day.